Hello everyone, welcome back to Economic Explorer101 channel. Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating history and the striking proposals of one of the most influential figures in Argentine politics, Javier Milei. Get ready to delve deeply into the life and ideas of this Argentine economist, politician, and educator who has generated controversy and admiration in equal measure. Let's start with the basics. Born on October 22, 1970 in Buenos Aires, Javier Milei is an economist, politician, and educator. He leads the political movement A la Libertad Avanza in Buenos Aires and is considered extreme right-wing by international media, while in Argentina he is described as right-libertarian. A follower of the Austrian school, he labels himself as an anarcho-capitalist, a liberal libertarian, and a minarchist in real life. He is the author of books on politics and economics, and also hosts the radio program Demoliendo Mitos. He's known for his televised debates where he employs a confrontational style and strong expressions, sometimes even resorting to insults with those who disagree with him. Now let's take a closer look at his biography. Javier Milei was born in Palermo, Buenos Aires on October 22, 1970. His father was a transportation entrepreneur and his mother was a homemaker. He grew up with a sister named Karina and studied at Cardinal Capello School. Later, his family moved to San Peña. His interest in economics started at the age of 11, influenced by the economic crisis and the collapse of the Tableta Cambiaria under Martínez de Hoz. He holds a degree in economics from the University of Belgrano. He has completed postgraduate studies at IDES and the Torquato di Tella University. For over 2 decades, Milei has been a professor of economics and mathematics. Starting in 2013, he shifted his focus to Austrian economics and produced academic work. He held prominent roles as chief economist at Maxima AFJP and the Broda Study, in addition to serving as a government consultant and senior economist at HSBC. His involvement extends to economic groups like B20 and the World Economic Forum. He led the Economic Studies Division at the Fundación Acordar and temporarily advised Antonio Domingo Bussi in the Chamber of Deputies. He aimed to break the Guinness World Record for the largest economics class and provided advice to Eduardo Gurnikian in the America Corporation until 2021. In his media career, Milei began providing opinion columns in prominent newspapers since 2012, like AEA, Nación, El Cronista, and later Infobay from 2013. Starting in 2014, he participated in TV and radio interviews alongside Diego Giacomini. During Mauricio Macri's government, he was called upon to analyze the economic situation in various media outlets. His debate style, expression, and confrontations made him recognizable to the public, known for his direct language, even on social media. Since 2017, he has hosted his weekly radio program. In 2018, he made his acting debut in the Play El Consultorio de Milei. In 2019, Noticias magazine ranked him as the 27th most influential person in Argentina. In mid-2020, he voiced support for opposition marches against Alberto Hernandez's government, and his stance on liberalism also influenced Argentine youth, according to official Leandro Santoro. Now, let's move on to his entry into politics. Javier Milei announced his candidacy for national deputy for Buenos Aires City in September 2020, representing Frente Despertar, later renamed Avanza Libertad. The alliance, La Libertad Avanza, was formalized in July 2021. During his campaign, his Tour de la Libertad walks gained prominence. In the 2021 primary elections, his list obtained 13.90% of the votes, becoming the third force in the district. In the general elections of 2021, Milei was elected as a national deputy alongside Victoria Villarreal, obtaining 17.4% of the votes. He proposed to raffle his salary as a deputy, which sparked controversy. The National Directorate of Personal Data Protection investigated whether the participant database of the raffle violated the Personal Data Protection Law. His ideology: Javier Milei is described by international media and experts as an ultra-rightist and ultra-conservative, while national media and political consultants consider him a right-libertarian. He aligns with figures like Jair Bolsonaro, Donald Trump, Spain's Vox, and Chile's José Antonio Cast. On social issues, Milei opposes abortion, even in cases of sexual abuse, except when the mother's life is in danger. He subscribes to the conspiracy theory of cultural Marxism, denying global warming and linking it to that theory. He criticizes the Ministry of Women and expresses opposition to the LGBT movement. Economically, he labels himself as a static minarchist and dynamic anarcho-capitalist. He advocates for eliminating the central bank and promoting currency competition, favoring the dominance of the dollar in Argentina. In the past, he supported drug legalization and immigration without costs to the state. He also expressed acceptance of paying for sex. Political proposals. Javier Milei is renowned for his political proposals, aimed at a radical change in various aspects of Argentine society and economy. His proposals revolve around implementing economic reforms, zero-tolerance measures for crime, changes in the healthcare system, fiscal reforms and transformations in agriculture, livestock and fishing sectors. Let's now take a look at some of the proposals that Javier Milei is putting forth for his 2023 election campaign. Economic reforms. Cutting public spending. Privatization of deficit-ridden state-owned companies. Encouraging private investment. Eliminating the central bank in the future. Allowing Argentines to freely choose their monetary system or dollarize the economy. National security reform. Building prisons through public-private partnership systems. Considering reducing the minimum age for juvenile incarceration. Deregulating the firearms market to allow legitimate and responsible use of weapons by Argentines. Zero tolerance for crime. Implementing healthcare system reforms. Protecting babies from conception and adults until their natural death. Creating a universal health insurance to cover healthcare costs. Fiscal reforms. Eliminating and reducing taxes. Exploring natural resources through royalty and concession systems. Labor reforms. Removing fines imposed on companies for unjustified layoffs. Raising labor taxes. Decreasing the number of public workers through offering early retirements and reviewing worker and service contracts. Reforms in agriculture, livestock, and fishing. Eliminating export taxes causing economic distortions. Constructing sectors supporting infrastructure with private capital. Removing tariffs on imports of strategic inputs and capital goods, including fertilizers, industrial inputs, and machinery. And these are some of Javier Milei's proposals, which aim to transform the Argentine economy and society, promoting market liberalization, private participation, and reducing state intervention in various sectors. His proposals reflect his right libertarian ideology and his desire to bring about a profound change in the country's political and economic structure. Lastly, the 2023 elections. In the recent Argentine elections, Milei achieved 30.1% of the votes in the primaries, standing out for his anti-system approach. This result makes it clear that Milei managed to resonate with voters seeking a radical change in the country's political landscape. This outcome positions Milei as a strong contender for the October presidential elections, where Argentines will finally decide their government. In the meantime, Milei stands as a central figure promising a shift in Argentina's political and economic direction. In summary, Javier Milei is much more than an economist and politician. His story, from his early interest in economics to his impact on current politics, portrays a passionate man committed to his vision for Argentina. His proposals, convictions, and unique style make him a polarizing yet undeniably influential figure. We are on the brink of an exciting stage in Argentine politics, with Javier Milei at the forefront. And that concludes today's video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as that's what helps us the most, and give the video a like for more content. Until next time.